Hi, I'm Tara Bennett, contributing editor for SYFY WIRE, and I have with us today, wonderfully, the cast and the creator of the originals. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So season 5 has been announced that it's going to be your last. So how do you feel about that, Julie? Because some shows you want them to go forever, but then sometimes you know where your story goes. And does this feel like an appropriate time to kind of pull it all together and end up the rest of the storylines?
It does feel right. Ironically, it's a show about immortal vampires who could actually live forever, but
and our catchphrase is always and
always
forever.
and forever. Yeah, so basically I'm flying in the face of everything that lives forever.
Take that.
But interestingly enough, like this family has had such a long journey, and when you're dealing with that kind of dynamic, you do want to get a sense of peace and closure at some point. And it really just felt like after splitting them up at the end of last season, that making this entire season about how to bring them home together again gives it a finality that it really has earned and deserves. And so while it's sad to say goodbye, it feels good that we get to do it in a way where we can hold our heads high and really control the ending of the narrative.
10 years can be a huge amount of time for a character to kind of shift and change. So did it excite you, or did it kind of go, ooh, how do I figure out 10 years now for who I am?
I think it's really cool. I love doing the time jumps, and just seeing Hope as a teenager now is going to be really awesome.
Yes. Which
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
exciting.
I'm the father of a teenager now.
Yes,
so,
right?
but
I've
always
So Klaus says, your family has kind of always kept you in check.
Yeah.
So with 10 years of separation,
He's gone nuts.
is it going to be
He's gone
bad?
crazy.
Is that,
It's
we're
going to
going
be
to come back
terrible.
and hear bad
There's
things?
going to be blood and hearts and some kind of, yeah, it's going to be awful. He's gone right off the rail.
What can you tease about the family reunion? Because as you said, getting them back together is a huge part of this season. How quickly is that going to happen? And will it happen in stages for parts of the family?
It will have to happen in stages, and it will have to take some time. We've set up a huge consequence attached to should any of them be in the same room with each other. And so the idea that all 4 of them plus Hope in the same space is actually fairly apocalyptic, So that is really the core of the season, at least as far as we've gotten.
Well, what's the Michelson family legacy going to be on Hope? Teenager now and all of that impact. What's that? Good, bad, indifferent?
Like most young people, as we all remember being one day, you believe that you can conquer anything, and she believes that she has the right kind of control over herself and over her power, so she's going to want to do everything she can to bring the family together. But there's a reason when they say that power can destroy you as much as it can. They don't say that. I just said that.
They will say it
They will
now.
say it after this. That's the new norm.
Bad things can happen.
Bad things can happen. I will ask also, is there a big bad for this season? There's already plenty to fill in this season just with the familial elements and the hope of it all, but do you feel like there's a big bad that kind of needs to be for this season?
There's a lurking danger at the very beginning of the season. The tension in New Orleans is definitely both sociological and also being a little bit puppeteered, and so we'll watch that unfold over the beginning. This season is our sort of our commentary on the world that we live in and
Great.
How we could all make it a better place, and then we're just making it really twisted, messed up, and much like the world that we live in.
I was just going to say, like we're in right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's good. Guys, thank you for the 5-year run for the show. And
Thank you so much.
have a great last Comic-Con, and thanks for starting your day with us.
Thank you so much.